Hello, I'm excited. Thank you very much. I'm glad you could join us today. This is Love for Learning. And you know what? I'm really thankful for you guys for your support. And I've just realized that you're having 354 subscribers for now. Wonderful. That is really, really good. And today we are having our first ever podcast. We're going to talk about friendships. We are having a guest here. I'll let her introduce herself, then just get into it.
Thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Anne Muturi and I am Shadi's sister. So it's really good that I happen to be the first person on the podcast.
Yes.
And I'm very excited for this. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining the family, Love for Learning. Come on, just subscribe. There are good stuff coming.
Yes, they really are. Good. So today we're just going direct into it. We are talking about friendships. Friendships. Maybe let us just go directly to Anne and ask her if she thinks I'm a friend.
Oh my goodness. I thought the agreement was we don't start with this question.
Wait, fine.
No. That's okay. I think yes. I would consider you my friend. Yeah. You're my friend. Yeah.
Well, now that one brings us to the second question to Anne.
No, wait. I should ask you if I'm your friend. Maybe
What, you
I'm
want to ask me a
just
question?
okay.
Okay, you can ask me.
No. Are you my? Do you consider me your friend?
No, of course I enjoy the interaction that you're having. But from your answers, we'll get to know if I'm your friend later. At the podcast. So Anne, what are some of your ideal checkers for friendships?
Yeah. So I think I categorize friends into categories. First one being close friends. Those are people I'm really close to. And then after that, we have now just normal friends, and then we have acquaintances. So depending on where you lie in those categories, that's where there are different considerations for each. Probably let me start with close friends, then ease up to the rest.
Yes.
So I think, actually, no, yeah, for the most important for me is just our shared values. I'm a believer and someone who loves and practices being a Christian, who follows Christ and pursues Him on a day-to-day basis. That's very important to me.
Yes.
But then also above that, it's someone who is honest and we can actually talk, like be able to check up on the person and share, not surface level things, but like deep. So my close friends are people I would ask the uncomfortable questions to, and know that I get an answer. And I also know that they can ask and will ask the same things to me. Right. Yeah. And then our friends, we will talk, but probably not as in-depth as close friends, like in terms of what we share. Then acquaintances, we meet, we might or might not share our values, but yeah, we interact and depending on how frequently.
No, that's wonderful. So what stands out for you as a real checker for friendships?
The real one is if our values align, because I have been in situations where I had close friends, but then our values did not align. Yes. And along the way, I started finding gaps. Like there were things we couldn't necessarily talk about because I'm not too sure if the counsel you'll give me is godly counsel or not, or would talk about some things. And then I'd start feeling a certain type of way about talking. Like we can't pray together. I know even when I'm saying, oh my goodness, I'm struggling with this, you would tell me, oh, what does the Bible say about it? You'd be like, yeah, everyone struggles with it. That sort of thing. So for me, it's really, really important if we share the same values.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Wait, and for you, what would you say are some of your checkers?
Oh, for me, ideal checkers for friendships. Really, I didn't expect this question, but I'm going to tell you one of my ideal checkers for friendships. I think number one, a person must be really practicing kindness.
Okay.
I know I'm kind, so when I'm dealing with you, and it's a shared value because I believe kindness is a value.
Yeah.
And also love. But also when I tell you something, I'm quite sure that I'm not going to really listen or hear this information from
anywhere else,
other outlet.
Yeah.
It's going to be really heartbreaking.
That's true. So like a safe space.
Yes. Generally a safe space. Apart from maybe common values in terms of spirituality or religiously speaking. Right now, as you said, I'm a believer, you're a believer.
Yeah.
So I think it's easy for us to bond from the point of friendship as opposed to others.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
right now,
question on the flip side though.
Yes.
Would you say you have friends who are not believers?
Yes, I have friends who are not believers.
Okay.
Yes.
So where does that fall? Is it that because they're kind and they do have love?
It's because they're good friends. They are kind, they're loving, but I'm a friend, but there's somewhere where I draw the line. You
Okay.
know?
Okay.
Because probably there are values that they're having
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, they're my friends. Even the Bible tells us to interact with them.
Yes.
Of course, we can be friends to them, but we cannot be friends with what they are doing in regards to values.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being of the world, but not being in the world, but not being of the world. Not doing things that are motivating them in
Yeah.
terms of and giving a reason of they are my friends, so I have to do whatever they do. So yeah.
Yeah. It's like knowing your boundaries with
Yes,
them.
I know
Okay.
that. That's why I
Okay.
said there's a line.
There's a line.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah. Because I also think I do have friends who are unbelievers, and yeah, we do share, we do talk, but I agree with you. There's a place where the line is drawn with them as well. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe the last question: from what basis would you safely interact with non-believers?
What basis would I safely interact with unbelievers? I think like we would interact normally because you know how you'd interact with people, share stories, share experiences, go out and have fun. Because I think some of the things, one of the advantages I would say of having friends is people you can share with, but also people you can have fun with. Have fun, but then I think where I would draw the line is I would say they wouldn't be as close. So there are some things I wouldn't share with them. And then also, depending on how, because of the fear with having close friends who are unbelievers is how they influence you. Whether you know it or not, you end up being influenced by the people around you.
Oh, yeah.
So even with unbelievers, it will happen. But still, what helps me, I would say, is also surrounding myself more with believer friends who even when they see me, Nikki Yumba Yumba.
They're able to help you.
They're able to help me and be like, oh man, I think this is not the right way, let's go with that. So I'd say yes, I would interact with them, and then also the point is represent Christ even in their lives and just share the gospel and share Christ with them. Yeah, but then also not being isolated with just non-believer friends, having a community of believers who can help keep you accountable. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe now from the point of human interactions,
Yes.
Forget about believer and non-believers.
Yes.
Why do you think friendships are critical and we need all kinds of friends in our lives?
Oh my, I would say yes. Like I've mentioned the way you can be able to share and talk, but also just be able to have fun, and unburden, a place where you can consult people. I think sometimes I find it so hard to make decisions on my own.
Yep.
Like yesterday, there's some really nice perfume I came across. So then I was like, do I want it? Do I not? And I had to call my friend and be like, what do you think about this perfume?
Then I'm sure she helped you.
Well, anyway, the point was that.
Are you having that perfume right now?
No, I'm not. But the point is, we consulted, consulting and stuff. But also,
Yes.
really good, and an important one is accountability.
Yes.
Like, these are people who help keep me accountable. If there are things I want to do or not do, they're the
Yes.
ones who check up on me. What else? I don't know. Talk, share, cry, laugh, share good moments, support.
I knew she would say crying.
We were having a discussion about is it guys or ladies who need more emotional support, and I think everyone needs emotional support.
You can debate about it.
Debate about it, but yeah, crying is also I think part of it. But tears can be happy tears or sad tears.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I've just picked like popcorn answers, but those are some of them. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm sure guys you can learn a few insights. You can take of course few insights from her and just try to integrate in your life and apply them in your life. Because I tell you, human beings are social creatures and we need friends. Maybe one last affirmation point about friendship as we
Just to emphasize that whether we want to or not, we will be influenced by the people around us. So I think my challenge to you would be, who are the people you keep company with? Are they people who add value to you or do not add value to you? And also probably just check. And I would say go back to scripture and just look at what are some of the values that Christ talks about. Are those some of the values you see in your friends as well? Yes.
If you don't see those values, please, that's not your friend. Let's break that kind of relationship. But guys, I tell you, please value this kind of relationship, a friendship relationship.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Goodbye. See you.